West Coast all the way to the South. Ya sé lo que quieres and you know what we about.
It's your boy Big Self. That's all on the run with your Brung. I got a special guest in the house. Somebody that done flew a couple of thousand miles, man. They in the A and they done hit me up, man. They're advocate lovers of the page. You know, they watch the page, they follow the videos, and they kind of know who everybody is. So we're gonna ask them a couple of questions. You know how we do, man. We ask the tough questions. You know, we don't care about people's feelings. You understand me? All that's irrelevant. You understand me? But we're just gonna see what it's about, man. They got a guest with them, and we're just gonna talk to them. The best thing about this one is he's a non-affiliate, so his questions won't be, or his answers won't be based on club related. So we're gonna go at him a little bit and see what it's all about. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, introduce his guest, and we're gonna go at it. You know how fast all this is. You know how we bring it, man. And again, I truly thank you for stopping by and just fucking with Sale, man. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, trust me, I love it. I do the page just for this, you know, so when people come to Atlanta, they kind of feel like they're already at home. You feel me? That's my whole purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, introduce yourself.
What up? Mr. Rogers here.
Mr.
All the way
Rogers.
from AZ, coming from Hot Phoenix, Devil's Armpit.
That's what they call it, the devil's armpit?
The devil's armpit.
I like that, I
his
like
butt
that.
crack, everything.
Everything. I got Mr. Joseph here.
Okay.
We sitting here out in the A. ready to
Raining
play.
on the 4th of July, you some
The
bitches.
whole weekend.
The
Ain't
whole,
nothing
but we have. That's why we haven't had any Fast Harleys only races. It's been racing last year. We started racing in February.
Oh,
We haven't had not one race yet.
no.
Not the how we normally get out.
Block it out.
We've been doing some bullshit here and there, but the rain every Sunday has been rained out.
Yeah.
Every Sunday. And then, like I said, either it stopped raining late night, you know what I'm saying,
Too late
or
to set it down.
too late to get down. I mean, so that's what it is. Everybody been asking about the races. That's what's going on with the races. We're trying to get them in, but my thing of it is I'm not gonna bring everybody to the spot and then have to worry about raining and all that type of stuff. So that's what it's been. But we definitely got to get it in. We got July 27th, 28th coming up. That's real big for Fast Harleys only. Psychedelic, Greg Street. And I forgot my other boys out there that's involved with that. So we got some stuff going on, man. We're gonna get it in. So that's what it is. Okay. Now, here we go. First question is, how long you been riding?
Man, I started riding on street bikes when I was 18.
Okay.
So I started riding
You
on
ain't
street
but
bikes.
19 and a half now. So you talking
come
about
on,
like 18, that's like years ago.
That was years ago. Learn how to ride on the old electric live.
Okay.
And being young, dumb, and think I was just full of shit.
Yeah.
Got on a street bike and seen a couple buddies go down.
Have you yourself ever went down?
Hurt my pride, went down hard.
Whoa.
Went down hard, hurt my pride. It was more one of those trying to do a 12 o'clock showing my ass on Presidential Street and you go down, it's like, okay, what hurts my body?
How long was the recovery? Was it some broke bones, some other
A
stuff?
lot of road rash, hairline fracture, no broken bones though.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of that, what is it? What is it? That's yours? Yeah, you can get it. What is it that makes a motherfucker wake up and say, "Man, I'm gonna do a Willie today"? That's always been my shit. And people be like, "Sel, when you gonna get sideways?" I'm never. Nah, I don't like. I tried it. Fucking with Snowman. I done told y'all the story.
See, there you
before,
go.
yeah.
See, Snow get you in trouble.
Hey, man, fucking with Snowman. He saw, and what happened was he had gassed me up the day before. So the next day I woke up, I'm like, fuck it, sideways, I'm getting it. I don't give a fuck. My bike fucked up, it's going digital. So I called Snow. We met up at the clubhouse, and he said, "Okay, Sel, just give it gas and let it go. I'm talking about just pop it."
Pop that.
I'm like, fuck it. Bah! I let that motherfucker go. By the time I gained my composure, I was halfway into the YMCA. The only thing held me on the bike was the tip of my fingers held me. I went from the seat to the back fender.
Damn.
And I kind of gained my composure. They didn't see me shit in my pants. I never looked back, turned the corner, and that was it. That's my whole sideways.
That's
trip.
good your side.
Done deal. Y'all can have that shit.
Yeah,
Appreciate
see.
you. I love watching it. That's y'all shit.
But you ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna be the first nigga there with the camera like, oh, these niggas is clowning. But me, the kid, I don't like it.
Done with that. all honesty, the thing that gets you up on a wheelie or get you going sideways on a bag or a dresser, your fucking boys. Yeah. Your boys gas you up like, oh, you got this, you do this.
So it's peer pressure.
Oh, it's peer pressure all the way. Like,
You see that shit?
it's peer pressure. You go and you sit there.
Not this one.
Not this.
Not this one. Not this
Do
one.
you ride?
No, I don't.
You don't ride? Okay.
But man, it's peer pressure. It's that peer pressure that I'm invincible. Like you don't even care. Like ain't nothing gonna kill me. I got this.
Like that, huh?
Like that. Like you put that.
You
put
do
that
know the
shield on.
concrete is old and nothing.
I mean, you know that. You know that.
You do know that motherfucker's like a million and old, right?
But see, you did better in your mind that you ain't going that.
Okay.
And so you pop that clutch, you first, second, coming up.
So now, how long was this recovery when you 12 o'clock?
That was down. I was down for my body was down for about 2.5 months. My pride was down
Okay.
for about a good 6 to 8 months. I was like, if I was touching the bike,
Yeah.
I was gloves, shield, jacket,
So you was fly.
pads.
So when you was at 12, you was fly.
Oh,
You was fly with the gaiters on, or you had the tennis shoes,
oh, you know, I had
short pants, all
had the
that?
horses on, had some
Oh, yeah,
James,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was fly, you know.
Yeah, one of them
One thing I had
fly
on was a
niggas.
pair of gloves and a helmet. You
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
tell me
he fly.
nothing.
Was it a full helmet or a half shell?
It was a full helmet.
Okay,
It
well
was a full helmet.
that's cool. That's
You
cool.
know, being from Texas, you grow up riding bicycles, you gotta have a helmet on your bicycle. So much less, I'm on the bike, I'm wearing full shit.
I'm gonna ask you about that deal. Do you like wearing? What's your preference? Half shell or full face?
Man, for me, full face modular.
Full face modular.
Full face modular. The reason being is if I wanna hit that wind and cool down,
Yeah.
pop that modular up, I'm exposed. I'm good. Drop back down.
Yeah.
I know if I go down, at least this is gonna get the most amount of protection to possibly get. You know, you still gonna get messed up, but
Cause I'm kind of guilty of sometimes, like especially being here in Atlanta, whenever we're not getting rained the fuck out like we have been. But sometimes I like that half shell because it's just a cool looking shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, you know, you got the half shell on, you got your logos, and you know what I'm saying? It's just some cool looking shit. But I try to wear my full face at all times.
I feel like the thing about the half shell is like if you hopping from your club, y'all do a little quick jump to another club, or you know, y'all just
But see, that's how it always start off though. It always start, oh, nigga, we just gonna ride quick.
Yeah.
Nigga, next thing I know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, nigga, I'm coming home, and see, the thing about it is I ride with damn fools. This is what I'm
Yeah.
That's the AKA King of the South. Well, I ride with damn fools who don't know how the speed limit ride. You know what I'm saying? You know, if the police is listening, we obey the law.
Always.
To the fullest.
To the fullest of the extent. I said that. But I ride with King of the South. So if you ride with any one of them, there is no such a thing as we just gonna chill and go from here to here. If we going from this light to this light, it's 110 miles an hour.
See, I think the biggest thing that got me into just full face was, again, being on a sport bike first.
Mm-hmm.
And on a sport bike, you're not really wearing modular, so you got full on.
Because that's part of the gear of a sports bike. Yeah, that's part of the gear though.
That's part of the gear.
Yeah, when you buy your motorcycle, sports bike, you looking for a bomb ass
helmet
to go with it. Okay.
You know, like it may not be paint matched, like the same scheme as your bike, but you got something that's fly fast. You know, some dragging some bullshit on it.
Now, we was talking earlier. You was mentioning that you was on a night ride, right?
A night ride special.
Night ride special. Let me ask you this: Is that speed equivalent to a sports bike?
It is.
It is.
It is.
Does it make you feel like you're riding a Harley?
The speed is equivalent to a sports bike. The power band is equivalent to a sports bike. The ride and your riding position.
Yeah.
I'm on a Harley, but the respect given on that bike from the Harley community, you still on a sports bike.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So if it ain't bagging, it ain't a Harley. Basically.
If from the Harley community, if they ain't bagging, it's not a Harley.
Okay.
But that's just how it is. You know, but you get some niggas running up on you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's drop a race real quick. And they send an ass out after you done took them for a few lanes.
I mean, that's just like me, though. I ran up on the Gold Wing one day, started OG on the Gold Wing. I put up, I'm on the Harley, I'm doing my thing on blue. I said, nigga, what you want to do? He said, come here, young buck. He tell me, we good. Y'all talking about, I'm like, fuck that, what you want? He let me go, man. I took off. I'm thinking that nigga rolled right past me, man. Turned my switch off and I never saw him again. So I mean, I do understand what the difference is. I do understand. Let me ask you this: you being wife, girlfriend, or whatever of a motorcycle rider, how do you feel?
It's something that he wants to do. It's something that I support him in. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I might as well try to learn as much about it as I can, you know? So it's like I've never rode a motorcycle.
I always tell people, couples especially, that's on the set, it would be to your advantage to have your wife with a motorcycle license. Or your girlfriend with a motorcycle license. Just in case something ever happened to you where you can't ride. You feel what I'm saying? She can ride you home or ride to go get help or do whatever that you can't do. So I always feel like if you couples or females are, of course, are sexy as shit on motorcycles, especially Harley.
Yeah, no doubt.
Road kings, they kill them. They kill them road kings. Now they on them big bikes and glides and stuff like that. But a female on a Harley-Davidson is always sexy. But sometimes it always gets lost in the sauce too, because a lot of people think that, and it's just from what I hear, a lot of people think that if you are a wife or a girlfriend of a motorcyclist, then you crazy just like we crazy. So, is that true?
I'm crazy without it.
Okay.
So
it is true then.
I guess it is. If I was saying, I don't know if I would support it. So but no, I just, I'll learn. He says he's gonna get me on a bike. We'll see.
Oh, he don't let bullshit up.
They terrify me.
They do. They really do scare you. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing about it though. If you scared, don't get on it. Because the biggest thing,
get me past that,
yeah,
and then I'll be all right. I just had a childhood experience on the back of a motorcycle that was
okay.
not so good, so.
My biggest thing is I tell everybody, I don't care what the situation is, as long as you don't panic, you won't go down.
Exactly.
And that's my philosophy. I've been in situations where I should have went down, but I remember to stay calm and maneuver my way, or it wasn't as bad as it could have been. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing I'm gonna tell you before you even start riding. Don't panic. Stay calm, and you'll see your way through it. As a female watching the bike set, do y'all hang out around the bike set a lot in Arizona?
Second to none, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Okay.
Love y'all. Soul Brothers Phoenix, love y'all too.
Yeah, that's big bread, my
Everybody showing love out there. Grew up around the Soul Brothers. Got tied in the second to none. She got tied second to none through club president.
Okay. Was that your peoples?
Yes, my fraternity brother.
Okay, yeah, the frat thing. Okay.
So, being out there, it's been love.
So how long are you from Arizona originally?
Originally from Houston.
Okay.
But spent like last 10 years now in Arizona.
In Arizona.
In
So let me ask you this though, real quick. Being a non-affiliate, meaning not being a part of a club and being a part of a club, is there a difference?
There's a big difference.
Okay.
There's a big difference. I mean, being non-affiliated, it's a beautiful thing because as you get to meet more people, you got more people showing you love. And there's sometimes in dealing with that club life, and dealing with the set life, it may not be a club that's got beef with a club, but it may be a few members that got beef with a few other members, and because of that, you got to stick by your brothers a little bit. Yeah. And so it's a little bit more standoffish, but when you an above board person, you know what I'm saying, and you showing everybody love, and you can be there when somebody might need something, and vice versa, then that's a beautiful thing. But I think in becoming affiliated, you gain that whole, you got the brotherhood of riding a Harley and just this whole subculture of just brothers just doing it. Okay. But then you got that closer brotherhood of no matter what, these my boys. Okay. That's family right there. No matter what, whether you try to get something done to your bike or you need some help with a bill or some along them lines, that's family. I think that's a beautiful thing right there, especially growing up in teams.
So when you're around them, when you guys are around them, do you feel different? Do you feel out of place? Not having vest on or not being a part of?
I've only hung out twice. We went to that thing at the casino and then the checker flag run that weekend. So went to 2 events.
And then
you was out there for Soul Brothers, right?
I was out there for Soul Brothers for a couple of days, and then during bike week also. Okay. It's love. Yeah. It's love. Biggest thing is again, if you're not some brothers, if you're not in the vest, then they'll mess with you.
That's the experience I got. That's what
that's a part of the game, though.
But see, I would not. Hell no. You understand me? that was how I got. That's what actually. I'm not gonna say that's what made me vest up, but when I moved to Atlanta, I mean, being from LA, from Compton, I mean, I know everybody, so that's different. And I never was into Harleys until I got here. But when I got here and really just saw the difference, like if you're non-vested, they like don't even talk to you.
Don't come out here, like
so like what are you even doing here? And it is a difference, and maybe we might be guilty of being partially biased or prejudiced. Like we got people that come to the clubhouse that are non-vested, and I try my best to show love and to make them feel welcome. Am I lightweight recruiting sometimes? Maybe. Maybe I'm trying to, impress a person and say, hey, this is, you do have a Harley. I don't know if those are the hidden intentions from everybody, but is it genuine love? I mean, I really do just try to show genuine love. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for me, I'll take MC over non-MC any day. That's just me. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've grown and been a part of it, especially I started off with block burners in their car club. They kind of moved to the motorcycle, left there, went to regulators, learned a tremendous lot, man. The regulators, when it comes to MC shit, they laid it out for me, taught me the game, and then took a 2-year hiatus and then joined the Kings. You feel what I'm saying? So, and the Kings right now, they doing their thing, man. It is what it is. I mean, it can't be disputed. Atlanta, Georgia, we doing our thing. We still got a lot to come. We just actually announced our first anniversary, which I think next year is going to be July 18, 19, and 20. That'll be we 8 years old. We'll be 8 years old, but that'll be our first anniversary. Okay. So that's going to be real nice. So we're going to try to go big on that. But I think I choose MC over non-MC.
Leaning more towards the MC route myself.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm leaning towards the MC route myself, again, because there's that love that was shown. Yeah. On just a random day, chance occurrence of running into somebody. Okay. Running into two lovers from second to none. And it was just all love and knowledge has been, shared through that. You may have family that's MC that don't tell you nothing, but you got somebody's gonna take you under. Yeah. That's a whole other feeling. So it makes you wanna like, hey, see what these cats really about. See what's really going on.
Let me ask you this though. What are you riding right now?
Right now, getting ready to hop on a road block right now. Okay. So again, I was getting ready to do a V-Rod muscle. Okay. And get up on that and had second to none, showed me love on the fullest, like, look, we ain't gonna let you do that. Like, you looking at this. Go check this out. Like, okay. All right, so I was like, okay, see these baggers, all right. So my mentality started changing from like, I remember my big cousins, my uncles, granddad and them on Harleys. And now, okay, well, now, we close to LA, this just went for fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna roll with this now. And getting up on one and riding that is like a whole different ride. Yeah. Whole different level of comfort, but just that kind of like that swag that you get a little bit. Like, even I hate using that damn word. Yeah. It's that swag you get from being like, shit, I'm feeling kind of bossy right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. It makes you do that. I mean, when I get on my shit, I feel like it's against the world type of thing. Let me ask you this though. Do you think that before any person joins an MC, should it be if you have a family or in a relationship, should it be a family relationship decision? That because being an MC, it involves time, it involves energy, it involves you know what I'm saying, you riding the motorcycle and doing some other stuff. And I think some of the mistakes that people make is, they try to separate home from the set.
My thing is like,
do you think we can do that? Do you think that can be separated?
No, you can't. Like that's a lifestyle in its own. Like that's full encompassing right there. Yeah. Nope. You got to be able to have her on board. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. You got to have her on board. Because you got to have that support and that understanding that like, look, this is home, and I'm gonna take care of home first above all. But this is also MC life. This is ride life. Like, they have to be able to be understanding of that, you know what I mean? And support that and encourage that and say, like, I get it, y'all gonna ride 1,600 miles from here to Dallas for 3 days.
By the way, they just talking niggas. I'm the only one that ride like that. These niggas do not. They do not ride like that. Only Big Sale is crazy. 1,600 in a day and all that. Anyway. We'll let you have that.
You know, you pull that, you gotta have that support.
Let me ask you this: what would be the rules for him to join the MC? And this is coming from a wife's perspective. What would be the rules?
Just so long as he knows what he's getting himself into.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's like there is a commitment that's required. I understand that.
Okay.
Like I said, I did the fraternity sorority thing in college, and
So that does help a lot.
It's similar.
That does,
it's a similar world.
It's
It's motorcycles as opposed to but it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Same concept. So
yeah, that helps a lot.
He said,
So you got some kind of understanding of it. Yeah.
Spend time with him before you make the decision.
Yeah.
Know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Would you, now this is a good one, would you wear a property of vest? Yeah.
I was going to ask you.
That's an interesting question. I mean, because my thing of it is that those are the rules. Those are some of the rules. You know what I'm saying? We, Kings of the South, we don't abide by all of the rules. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, we do what we choose to do, but I'm just asking, if you're a part of the decision and you understand what it is that he's getting into and you have done the research yourself, that's part of some of the rules. So, from a perspective, you know, as a black female, you know, because black women be like, you old shit, you understand me? So, but I'm just saying, as a black female, does that does that sound vulgar? Does it sound degrading?
It's not vulgar or degrading, just as long as you know, it's like, again, just don't come home with a shirt like you gotta wear this.
Yeah.
Like, let me know in advance. We'll be all right.
You want to hang? You put this on. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I understand. There's rules, there's protocol, there are things that should and shouldn't be done, and it's just I don't know about that life yet, so.
That's good.
Slowly.
One of the biggest things and this is what I like when people first join the club. They only see the good times. Mm-hmm. They only see the good times.
It gets ugly.
It does get ugly sometimes, and you know it's just the way it is. The perception. Do you think, for example, I try to tell people this: as a king of the South, I can wear my vest to church and be confident and comfortable with everybody looking at my vest and staring at my vest, and that's why I don't put all the FU fingers in the vulgar, you know, blah blah blah, your pussy tastes like sunshine type of shit all on my vest, because I really enjoy wearing my vest. I'm proud to be that. Do you think that that we are looked at as villains, or do you think, you know, are MCs to the public in the public respect? What do you know?
I think like being a young cat growing up and seeing family in the MC life, you're kind of like, okay, so you being younger, you're able to differentiate between most MCs, and 1%ers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I think in the public eye, especially in the urban community, I think we're looked upon as a good thing because they see some of the good, they see the good that MCs do in the community. You know what I mean? And then you have, you know, now you got shows like Sons of Anarchy out right now, and everyone wants to wear a Rebel t-shirt and a Reaper t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? And
I mean, me and the Queen was somewhere one day, man, and two motherfuckers walked in with vests and white dudes, you know what I'm saying? Not taking them from my white folks. I love y'all. Yeah, right. But they walked in, man, and I started laughing. When I tell you I started laughing, and she was like, "What you laughing at?" I say, "These niggas got on Sons of Anarchy vests."
Shut up.
I promise you.
Serious? I mean, I just seen t-shirts. I just seen they had a vest on them.
Vests with Sam Crow on the back of the motherfucker.
Wow.
I could not hold it. I
Wow.
would have died.
Yes.
I was like, how much are you getting paid? Is the network got you on payroll?
But see, now what was so crazy was that everybody else did not recognize that was some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, they really thought these dudes was, you know, kind of hard, aggressive motorcycle riders. And I'm over there in the corner dying. I'm like, nigga, if you don't knock it the fuck off immediately, you know what I'm saying? Immediately, you know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy. But I think that the influence that we have as our own private entity, because the MC set, from what I understand doing my research, used to be a private thing where men couldn't even come. Only women were allowed to come to the clubhouse. what you gonna, you know, like for example, from the research that I've done, is that if me and you were in a club, our own cousins, what we gonna bring? We want to bring female. We don't want no dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because the lifestyle, it was so private. It was like almost like some kind of Mason type thing. Like you know, you can't just come to the lodge just to
hang out.
To hang out. Yeah, you don't know all these. You know what I'm saying? Gang signs and shit we throwing up in this motherfucker. So
you know, but I think that's still there. But it's more or less on some respect type stuff. Like when I hit you up, I was like, yo, so I want to come through, holler at you, whoop, whoop. I was like, but is it cool if I swing through the clubhouse?
Yeah.
You know, it was like, yeah, it's cool anytime. I was like, okay, I know it's cool because again, coming off the old school rules, you know that even though it may not still be like that, that's still a level of respect you got to show.
Yeah, at all times.
At all times, like you're not gonna just roll up like, hey, we're here from Arizona, so want to check you out.
Yeah.
You guys look real swell.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Be the A.
I mean, and again, like I say, that part is it is what it is. I mean, but anywhere I go, if I came to Arizona, I'm like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, look out for me. I guess I just get that from the street. That's just like some street instinct type stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. Speaking on the difference, where else have you been to see the bike set besides Arizona?
Man, I'd have been in the LA.
Okay.
I'd have been San Diego would be kind of wild at times.
Okay. What are the differences? What are the differences?
Man.
Let's start. Okay, Arizona. Give me a one-line sentence for Arizona bike set.
One line sentence for Arizona bike set. Show, go, good time.
LA bike set.
Shut up or put up. Put up or shut up.
Yeah.
Nigga, let's party.
San Diego bike set.
I ain't gonna speak on San Diego.
Yeah, let's go San Diego.
San
Okay, you said Texas. What about Texas bike set?
And that's family.
That's family.
That's family. That's that Southern hospitality. That's Texas hospitality right there. Like,
Okay.
yo, it's fam. Come through, a little bit show, a little bit go. Nigga, you hungry? What's food?
You my kind of nigga. You ain't talking about food and heat and shit. I'm a fat nigga. I'm a real fat nigga. I don't know about the rest of these niggas, but I'm a real fat nigga, man. I don't play no game. You understand?
You know you want real.
And it's free. Hey, where we at, man? You understand me? Texas. That's where I gotta go to get the free meal. I'm on my way. But we, like I said, me and the wife, we rode down there last year when she still had her street glide, and they showed us nothing but love.
Nothing but love.
Taz, my boy Rodney. I forgot what his bride name is. I done got his personal name, his government name. But we had a ball. I mean, they took care of us, so we had a ball.
You know,
if you had to encourage anybody in the motorcycle lifestyle, what would be your encouragement word? What would it be? If somebody asked you, why do you ride? Like a person asked me that the other day. So why did you get a motorcycle? And I'm like,
I'll break it down like this: like freshman year of college, when I got my first street bike.
Okay.
I saw my financial aid advisor pull up. Shout out Antonio, did that.
Yeah.
He pulled up one day in the park. I'm like, oh, you on the bike? So we work out financial aid. So I go to school. Me being a young cat, I was like, so what's up with your bike? He's like, man, this is how I broke it down. This is how I live by it still. It don't matter what's going on. It don't matter what kind of BS dad I had. It don't matter, any kind of arguments I'd have been in, who done pissed me off. The moment I put on my shield and throw my leg on that bike, that all went away.
Okay.
I mean,
that's me. I would definitely. That's my
release.
therapy. See, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm just naturally crazy. So I get drunk. If y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the video from my birthday party.
I saw you turn up.
Yeah. So that's what happened. That was my first time ever drinking and whatever. So that's what drinking do to me. So and I did that for my partners, man, because they always be talking that old high dollar ass shit. So anyway, I drank whatever that day. I think I had like 26 shots or whatever. I'm talking about I had Jack Daniels, Shiraz, Remy, Hennessy. I had whatever. But I had a good time though. But that's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? That is it's my therapy. You feel what I'm saying? It's my freedom when I'm on my bike. You know what I'm saying? I'm just whatever. Life is good. You feel what I'm saying? Not that it ain't good when I'm in my car, but it's damn sure it's good when I'm on my motorcycle.
You got that wind, you got the music, you got that sound, and you just gone.
What would be your words of what would be your words of encouragement? And I know that might not be a real word, but I can say what I want to say right this motherfucker. It's my shit. But what would be your words of encouragement about motorcycles?
And look, do this for you, not because you think it looks cool and because you might have two friends that have some bikes and you want to be cool and hang out with them. Like, if this ain't in your heart, then don't do it. Simple as that. Because you get on a bike dumb as hell, and then you the reason why the rest of us get that stigma, because you doing some bullshit type stuff, you're gonna go down, and then you're another organ donor. Because you did it just because you thought it looked cool, not because that was what was in your heart to do.
My question to you, what kind of advice would you give a female that's involved with a person on the
Either get rid of it or get lost. It's one of those things, like, it's a part of him. And I've known that since I met him. Like, you gotta either support it and encourage it, or you gotta go, because.
So you saying if you're gonna choose between you and the motorcycle, you out of here? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying I'm out of here.
I'm saying them in the situation.
In that situation, if it's something like that, where, like how he was just saying, if it's not in your heart, I know it's in his heart. And so if I wasn't down with it to support it in the beginning, I'd be better off with somebody else, just like he would be better off with somebody else. It's like, it's one of those things. You're either on board or you're not, and if you're not, it ain't gonna work out. Because eventually, I'm not saying it's gonna be a choice between motorcycle and woman, but eventually, either as a woman, you'll get tired of him riding on his bike, or he'll get tired of you not wanting him to ride his bike, or you know, whatever it is. So you gotta be on the program.
Do you think women are sexy enough on motorcycles, or do you think they're?
This
is my debate.
I think it's a good look.
Butch or sexy? Well, who winning right now? The butch bitch on a motorcycle, or the sexy bitch on a motorcycle?
The sexy winning on a motorcycle. Yeah.
Think so?
All day. We from the West Coast. We got that LA influence. So them divas come down them bikes down to Phoenix, and you got the clubs, you got the female clubs in Phoenix. Look good as hell on bikes.
I'm just saying, that's a good look.
Black Angel Road Queen.
It's a good look. I don't ride a bike, but I'll throw my thigh-high boots on. And walk through the place.
That's cool. And other question for the female part of it. What would be, is it, okay, like for me, if it ain't Harley-Davidson, it don't even turn me on. From clothes to shoes to basically whatever. Is it that way for the wife or girlfriend of a Harley-Davidson owner?
Well, see, I didn't know anything about Harley before.
So it don't even matter to you.
But right I know, like, now I know what a Harley sounds like. When a Harley's around, I'm like, this is Harley. But it started off because of him. He'd be like, oh, that's a hog. I hear a hog coming down the road. Now I actually know who it belongs to. Shout out to Ken Gator, because he live down the street. So every time he comes, I hear his stereo when he stop at the light.
He from 2nd and 9, ain't he?
Yeah, 2nd and 9. That's my frat brother. He lives literally less than a mile away from me. So he drive by my house all the time. I'm like, I know the sound of his bike. I know the sound of a Harley now.
But I'm saying this, for me, this shit is ridiculous. I mean,
it's a lifestyle.
Queen can't go nowhere without buying nothing Harley. She swings by. I don't give a damn. We got a road trip, and she done mapped out all the Harley stores. I'm like, fuck sweet, and we gotta get a shirt. We gotta see what they got. You know what I'm saying? Got a closet full of shit, brand new tags, she ain't even pop shit. You understand me? But hey.
It's all good things. All good things.
Hey,
It is what it is. But
it's gonna happen. If it ain't Harley, it's gonna be something else. So we gonna shop.
Yeah, that's what it is. Y'all gonna shop.
We gonna shop.
Okay. So, on the back or your own? How you want to do it?
I'm starting off on the back because I don't know how to ride.
She gonna get her own.
She gonna get her own?
She gonna get her own.
Yeah, I don't be liking them too much. I mean, Queen cool, don't get me wrong. It's soft, titties, ass. I mean, all that's good, but I be wanting to be on my shit doing me, you understand me?
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, but boom. Y'all had a chance to see, speaking of Queen, y'all had a chance to see that bike. What you think about
it? Queen showing her ass on that one.
Yeah, that bike is nice.
Look here, y'all. She gonna say she ain't doing nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
She doing something fantastic.
She said she's staying in her lane. No, she
in
all 5 lanes.
You in a lane doing about 120. Look here.
Had 5 lanes.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by Queen when y'all see them on the set doing the thing. She out there to handle business.
Yes, sir. But again, man, I appreciate you. I thank you for the love. I thank you for the support of the page. Always go in there, holler at me. Let me know what I can do. Let me know what's going on. I try to keep up with the races between me, Big Money Rob, and C Rod, and we try to network with the videos to try to, keep everybody up on everything. So, and that's actually my goal, is to get all of us together, man, and just do a big ass,
Well, see, like, I think the cool thing about all y'all doing that has been, like, I know if I can't catch a race from you, see what's going on down here, I know Big Money Rob, he got what's going on in Oakland. You know, same with C Rod, they got something going on over there. So I can say, okay, well, it's a little quiet on them. Let me see who Yap and Trap out in LA right now. See what we got to do.
And that's what we try to do. We definitely all try to work together to bring it, man. Because my biggest thing is this: is that, I don't know if the rumor is that we as black people saved Harley-Davidson. I don't know. I know that we as black people spend differently on our Harleys than the average white person. You know what I'm saying? But we do a lot of aftermarket stuff. I don't really know how much that affects Harley. And we are buying more Harleys now. Again,
I think the proof is in the pudding. Like, starting last year, Harley dropped that the iron bread, the Forging Elite Iron.
The Iron Elite.
The Iron Elite from their site. They're starting to acknowledge that the black community, the African American community, us is out here spending money on their product.
Yeah.
So now you have more ads coming from Harley. I got an email today, or it was a couple weeks ago, where their new line was rolling out, and in the advertisement you have African American faces.
Okay.
Like, they see that, so they're like, okay, now we got kind of we need to try to corner this market, because Harley's got the market on lock. Period. But they see that, then they see the spending we'll do on ground clothing, or black Harley riders, or Hog Mania stuff, or you got cats out in Japan to track. They dropping their stuff. They flew in for the LA every weekend.
Shouts out
to them also.
Breed did they thing, Big Punchy there, man. All of them, Big Maul, Punchy, Fix It. All of them, Bear, all of them. I know all of them, man.
All of them did the thing. So you got that urban market that's starting to blow up now. So Harley is taking heed to it, and they know. We here just as we have been from the front, from day one. Yeah. On the front lines, from when it was war bikes to, cats was doing it coming out the war. Now they have to pay recognition.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is. That's definitely what it is. Okay. As usual, I always ask, if you had to leave people with one thing, what would it be?
If your man rides a Harley, support him.
Support him? Support him. If you had to leave him with one thing, what would it be?
No matter where you go, show love.
There it is. If your man ride a Harley, you better get on board. No matter where you go, show love. Again, I want to thank y'all, man. I mean, I think this is going to be awesome. I think a lot of people will be educated by this. I think, and that's basically what I try to do. Just give different perspectives. So, a lot of times, people think, Sel just want to start shit, talk shit. And I do. I love the shit start.
It's awesome.
It's exciting. And while you guys here, we're going to swing by the clubhouse, man, and get it in and see me and all them cats. But the biggest thing, though, is to learn as much as we can about us and come together as us. I think we've lost that. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I love us. You feel what I'm saying? I love being able to go anywhere, call them and say, hey, man, I'm in town for a couple of days. I just need to sleep in the bathtub. Put me in the corner somewhere in the garage. Give me a old blanket and I'm good to go. You feel what I'm saying?
You got somewhere to stay.
Period. So this is what we do, man. Big Sale, your boy. Fast Harley's only wrong with you, Brung. My special guest. It is what it is. Doing what we do. Much, much love. Stay tuned for so much more to come. And we waiting to see that road glide too. You said the nigga said he was gonna get a road glide.
Hey, it's gonna be now.
You see him.
It's gonna be now.
And you see her talking about she gonna support. So when he come in the house at 3, 4 in the morning, talking about he been out with. Hey, shout out to Second and None. We love you. You know what I'm saying? All of them, Texas, LA, all of them, T-Cone, Goodfellas, that's T-Cone, Goodfellas. Shout out to you. Anyway, it is what it is. Big Sale, Fast Harley's only wrong with your brother. We out.